Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your United States Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron takes pleasure in performing for you this, our 42nd flight demonstration of the 2016 season. I'm Lieutenant Tyler Davies, narrator for the Blue Angels. Since 1946, the Blue Angels have had the unique privilege of demonstrating to the American public the precision techniques of naval aviation, hoping to inspire a culture of excellence and service to country. The maneuvers you will see demonstrated here this afternoon are coordinated tactical techniques developed by Navy and Marine Corps pilots in both peacetime training and actual combat. These maneuvers are neither stunts nor daring feats, but are refinements of basic techniques taught to every prospective naval aviator. Here in Miramar, we'll demonstrate these maneuvers at very low altitude in traditional Blue Angel formation so that you may see and take pride in the precise fashion in which your Navy and Marine Corps pilots are trained to fly. Now, direct your attention to the ramp before you. Observe the military manner in which the 6 demonstration pilots approach their aircraft and are saluted by their crew chiefs. Ladies and gentlemen, flying Blue Angel number 1, the commanding officer in flight leader of the Blue Angels from Los Altos, California, Commander Ryan Bernacki. Flying Blue Angel number 2, the right wingman from Honolulu, Hawaii, Lieutenant Commander Matt Siderhound. Flying Blue Angel number 3, the left wingman from McPherson, Kansas, Lieutenant Lance Benson. Flying Blue Angel number 4, the slot pilot from Sedan, Kansas, Lieutenant Commander Andy Talbot. Flying Blue Angel number 5, the lead solo from Bloomington, Illinois, Lieutenant Ryan Chamberlain. Flying Blue Angel number 6, the opposing solo from Atlanta, Georgia, Commander Frank Weiser. This year, 2016, marks our 70th anniversary of the Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron. We are active duty men and women serving the United States Navy and Marine Corps worldwide with honor, courage, and commitment. You are witnessing the teamwork, passion, and dedication built on the shoulders of those men and women that have gone before us to make this country great. The Navy's Flight Demonstration Squadron, the Blue Angels, is the oldest performing U.S. military aviation demonstration team. Since 1946, the Blue Angels have brought naval aviation to men and women of all ages across America. We were first based at Naval Air Station Jacksonville, Florida, flying F-6F Hellcats. We continued flying Grumman Corporation aircraft for 22 years, transitioning in late 1946 to the more powerful and faster F-8F Bearcat. In 1950, we transitioned to jet aircraft with the straight-wing F-9 F-2 Panther, the predecessor of the swept-wing F-9 F-8 Cougar, which we received in 1955. In 1957, the Blue Angels became equipped with high-performance aircraft with the arrival of the supersonic F-11F Tiger. In 1969, we received the McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom and flew this supersonic jet until 1974 when we transitioned to the A-4 Skyhawk. We are now in our 30th year flying the highly sophisticated Boeing F-A-18 Hornet. The pilots and crew chiefs will now start the General Electric engines that power the F-18. The noise level will soon become too high for your description of the checks they will be performing. However, please note that each aircraft was carefully inspected by expert Blue Angel maintenance personnel prior to this afternoon's aerial demonstration. The Blue Angels fly the Boeing F-A-18 Hornet, a multi-mission strike fighter, versions of which have been operational throughout the fleet since 1983. Commander Bernacchi calls smoke on, off brakes now, burners ready now, and the Blue Angel Diamond is rolling. You'll notice as they pass the forest, the smoke is not visible on the image of the comes on as Commander Bernacchi calls for the selection of that burner by a Ford pulling to the horizon. As the Diamond accelerates, they acquire the necessary airspeed for their next maneuver. Diamond will momentarily be making its approach from the right. In relatively slow speed flight, they'll give you an opportunity to get a close look at the precision flying that produces the 18-inch wingtip to canopy separation between these four aircraft. From the right, the Blue Angel Diamond. Will next demonstrate the focus and timing required of naval aviators. Approaching center point, they'll roll their aircraft to 90 degrees angle of bank and push forward on the stick as they perform the opposing knife edge pass. Approaching for a maneuver that is likely familiar to those of you who have seen the Blue Angels perform in the past. From the right, at 400 miles per hour, the Diamond Roll. All four aircraft flying as one in this graceful 360-degree rolling maneuver. Sensation of weightlessness or ballistic flight. Similar to that experienced by astronauts in space will now be felt by the two solo pilots as they demonstrate the inverted flight capability of the F-18. Approaching inverted from the left and right, they'll roll their aircraft 360 degrees over center point. The inverted to inverted roll. Diamond is setting up for their next maneuver. Approaching center point on Commander Bernacchi's command, all four pilots will simultaneously roll their aircraft 360 degrees as they perform the Diamond aileron roll. Here's Commander Bernacchi. And enthusiasts who appreciate the difficulties associated with carrier aviation will enjoy this next maneuver demonstrated by the two solo pilots. To the right, Lieutenant Chamberlain and Commander Weiser will establish a mirror image formation. But look closely, for both aircraft are in the carrier landing configuration as they approach for a maneuver we call the Fortis. pilots who must land their aircraft on the small and sometimes pitching deck of an aircraft carrier at sea. Slow-speed flight is just as important as high-speed flight. In order to demonstrate the dirty slow-speed handling characteristics of the Boeing F-18, Commander Bernanke has called for the extension of the landing gear tail hooks by the 4 Diamond pilots as they execute a maneuver performed by no other jet demonstration team in the world today. From the left, the Diamond Dirty Loop. As the 4 Diamond pilots approach once again, you should notice 2 significant modifications. While the wingmen, Lieutenant Commander Siderhound and Lieutenant Benson, maintain minimum wingtip to canopy separation, the flight leader and slot pilot are both in the inverted position. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel double farble. Observe as both pilots sustain 6 times the force of gravity across their aircraft over center. The 4 Diamond pilots have established a left echelon formation. Approaching center point, Commander Bernanke will roll the formation 360 degrees into the 3 wingmen. During this extremely difficult maneuver, Lieutenant Commander Talbot on the outpost position will experience 4 times the displacement generated by Commander Bernanke's aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel left echelon, roll. Still maintaining minimum separation, the pilots must now align themselves by looking 90 degrees from their flight path toward Commander Bernanke's aircraft. They'll climb up through vertical under a heavy G as they perform the very difficult 5-plane line abreast loop. several flight profiles of the F-18 Hornet. The two solo pilots will now demonstrate precision roll rate control. Approaching center point, they'll roll their aircraft 360 degrees, pausing after each 90 degrees of rotation, crossing center point in the inverted position. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposing 4-point hesitation roll. Turn and exit the flight line in a separate direction. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel barrel roll brake. They'll pass before us, virtually standing Blue Angels 5 and 6 on their tails. At less than 120 miles per hour, the fly-by-wire flight controls provide slow-speed handling that sets the Hornet apart in the air-to-air combat arena. Ladies and gentlemen, the section High Alpha Pass. Are making their approach to the flight line. Crossing center point, they'll simultaneously roll their aircraft 420 degrees in section. Ladies and gentlemen, the double tuckover roll. 70 degrees of ripple fashion. Take separation and rejoin Commander Bernanke in the diamond formation.